Hey y'all already know what's going on based off the title. It's your girl Tony with Tiana Talks, and I'm here to spread the newest tea right now. Guys, Porsha just came out and said that she is dating a woman. Actually, a woman and a man. Like the video. Let's get into it and subscribe, y'all. Here we go.
Now, it's just two. I've narrowed it down to two. Okay. Okay? And he is nice and she is nice. Do both. Do both. Do both. But I really just wanted to make sure that these were normal people. And what I talked about with my therapist the other day was I'm having a hard time opening up because they're not narcissists. And guess what narcissists do? They love on you. They do everything. They look perfect. They mirror you. And these people are not. They're challenging me. They're asking me questions. They're not letting me walk over them. They aren't just doing whatever they need to do to get into the relationship. And so I'm not feeling safe enough to open up yet. And so what I have to do is realize if you want something different, you have to also be different. I have to soften up a bit. I have to not expect a whole lot of elaborate things and overwhelming. I have to expect someone to call me out from time to time.
So y'all heard Porsha herself. She just told y'all that she is dating a man and a woman. Now, does that make Porsha a part of the LGBTQ? I don't know how that goes. I mean, some people say you can't identify someone. They have to identify themselves. I don't know, but she's dating a man and a woman. Now, a lot of people are also feeling like Porsha is just doing this for attention and a storyline. And I do feel like Porsha is an attention seeker. I think she'll stay and do anything for a little bit of attention. And maybe she thinks that it's like funny or a good look, but it's really not. And a lot of people are disappointed because they think that Porsha needs to sit down and heal. She doesn't heal. Ever since she's been without Cordell, we've seen Porsha just hop into relationships. And it's a bit scary how she doesn't take time to heal. Like, it never gets her in the right place. Y'all remember, her and Dennis were only together for like a month before she got pregnant with her daughter. And yes, her daughter is a blessing, but let's be for real. She got cheated on the whole pregnancy. Then this situation with Simon, she moved on very quickly. And remember, people have been telling her for a long time, slow down, you move too quick. Porsha doesn't care. She likes that, okay? She doesn't care if there's red flags. Hell, she might be the red flag, but Porsha does not care because she moves quick. And honestly, I hate to say it, but I'm just going to be the one to say it. Porsha would date a dog if it could afford her. I really believe that. I think that she just does whatever she wants. She's just attracted to anything that can fund her and give her some attention. But you guys notice in that clip, she said, oh, well, these people are normal. They're not narcissists, and they don't let her walk all over them. And she said that it makes her uncomfortable. She doesn't feel ready to open up yet because that's not what she's used to. And then she said narcissists will love bomb you and mirror you, and they look perfect on the outside and all these things, but they're not. And I was wondering if Porsha was talking about herself. How could she, of all people, say this whole narcissistic thing and describe a narcissist and whatnot? Ma'am, have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror? Like, I hate the narcissist word being thrown around so loosely, but if anyone's a narc, it might be Porsha, okay? And when she said the whole marrying thing, guys, when Porsha was with Simon, who's Nigerian, honey, Porsha turned into a full-blown African. She was over here acting like she was gonna cook some jollof. She's wearing Nigerian clothing, African clothing, going to all the festivities and different cultural events. And I'm like, okay, that's cool and all, but then she started claiming that she had a certain percentage of Nigerian in her. I mean, like, she's basically like stealing his identity. And it was kind of weird to me. But then again, I noticed a pattern. She does it with other people she's been with. When she was married to Cordell, she was like the perfect football wife, all into the sports and whatnot. And she knew that he was into a domesticated woman who wanted to be home, cooking, take care of children. Remember, she gave that big old speech at that reunion saying, I want to cook his meals. Like, Porsha literally turns into whoever she's with. Remember, she was dating that young football player, And she threw a whole football party for him, just being so thirsty. Not to mention, when she was dating Dennis, she was down at the hot dog factory cooking hot meals, trying to trying to impress Dennis's mother and pretending that she likes to work hard and she'll do all those things and whatnot. And I'm just like, girl, you need therapy for real. She says that she's going to therapy. I find that hard to believe. But anywho, I wanted to get into the shade thrown at her because after the blogs posted Porsha and her mess of, talking about she's dating two people, a man and a woman, and all this stuff about, she's used to being with narcissists. Why did Scrappy from Love and Hip hop in the comments and tear her up, y'all? Check this out. So Scrappy said, man, she effed that man over and talking about her narcissist. What is she? And Scrappy does have a point, even though he's a hot mess too. He needs to also get some therapy, in my opinion. But he's right. I mean, Porsha more than likely is the narc. And I'm ready for Porsha to clap back if she sees it. I hope you're watching, Porsha, because I want to know how you and Scrappy are going to go back and forth. If y'all remember, she was talking about Mama D, y'all. Porsha, was dragging Mama D, talking about her not having a tooth or something. Not that long ago. I remember this. Yeah, I remember. They were like kind of going back and forth a little bit on Instagram. And Scrappy did not like it. He's like, hey, like, why are you talking about my mom? Like, she's an older woman. Like, that's off limits. And Mama D is a very messy person, y'all. So I don't really feel too bad for her. But at the same time, that's another example of Porsha just not having any boundaries or being respectful, because she was pissed when Simon listed her mother in that lawsuit against Porsha. So I mean, you get so offended about your mother to the point where you're dragging Shamia on Instagram because she mentioned your mom and her mom, but yet you want to talk about someone's mom and their teeth and whatnot. Yeah, narc. So I posted some of the comments on under Portia's thing with her saying that she's dating a man and a woman. And someone in the comments said divorce is final, that storyline is cooked. Ooh, just doing anything. People are over it. They are over Porsha. They are dragging her. Look at these comments, guys. They are letting Porsha know that you need to sit your butt down. Now, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Do y'all think Porsha is just doing this for a storyline? Do y'all agree that she needs to sit down and heal before she dates anyone? How do y'all feel? Some people feel like Portia's just a fraud because she used to like literally preach against gays and lesbians. So what do y'all feel about this? I'm about to go because I have to do my Potomac video. I'm about to upload it soon. Guys, Potomac is back, so look forward to my review. I'm going to be reviewing the season. Peace.